All right, hey guys, what's up? It's me. I'm double angry right now. My hair looks better now. I don't know what the hell was going on. Has anyone ever seen the movie La La Land? I'd imagine you did if you clicked on this video. If not, and you only clicked on it for me, I'll stop at you. But I watched this movie a year ago. I actually made a video on this exact subject the night after I watched the movie. But recently, I saw like a short of the movie and I got pissed off again. And now that we have the camera, wait a minute. All right, I'm back. I had to make sure that I don't turn like randomly orange during the recording. Yeah, I saw a short and now I'm equally pissed off again. What the hell was the end of the movie? Now, in case you haven't seen it, I'm gonna give like a brief little spoiler, like not like that in depth, but it does spoil the movie. There's these two characters, Ryan Gosling and Emma Stone. Ryan Gosling's an aspiring jazz musician. Emma Stone's an aspiring actor. The entire movie is them like pursuing their careers. He makes it first. He joins a jazz band. It takes over his life. Their relationship kind of falls apart, but at the end he realizes, ah, God, I don't want this anymore. I want to be with her. She's trying to act. It doesn't really work out. She gets this like opportunity to do a gig. She doesn't want to take it. And then he comes back after quitting the jazz band and he's like, no, no, you have to do this. She does it. She gets the part. And then it's like, oh, you got to go to France now. And like the entire movie was basically that. One of them gets a break or something. The relationship takes a hit. They go back on it. The other person succeeds. Back and forth, blah, 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 right? Until the ending. The ending of this movie is she gets the acting gig and then they break up. Or I don't think they don't implicitly say in the moment they break up. They're like, we're gonna get through this together, right? She's going to Europe, he's staying in California to pursue jazz. Then there's a 5-year time skip. And we'll get to why this is such a big deal right now, actually. The time skip is 5 years later. It cuts to her first. She's in a big mansion. Seemingly, she's this massive superstar now. She's been in all these movies, great actor. She's in the mansion. She has a, like, I looked this up. The baby is 2 to 3 years old. 5-year time skip. 2 to 3-year-old baby, right? Okay. She's in this massive house. It's like, oh, she's talking to her husband. And then it's just this dumb, stupid, like, whore. I don't even know who this guy is. Bro has zero motion, does not play any jazz instruments. Whatever, though. She's with this guy now, and you're like, huh. That's kind of odd. Did Ryan Gosling die in a fiery car crash? What happened? I don't know. It cuts to them. They go out to dinner, I think, and then they're driving back home. They're on like the highway. It's traffic, California, I guess. I don't know. They're driving and they're like, let's pull off here. They pull off. She hears music and she's like, hey, why don't you pull the car over? And they walk into the bar called Seb's. Ryan Gosling's character's name was Sebastian, by the way. And they're like, oh yeah, sure, we can go here. She walks downstairs. They're in the bar. Her and her husband. This dumb whore, right? We gotta normalize calling men whores. Regardless, they walk down into this basement and like she sees Ryan Gosling and they lock eyes. And Ryan Gosling, he owns the jazz bar now. He doesn't really play the instruments, but I guess he wanted to because she was there. He goes up and he plays the song that he's been working on the entire movie. And the song plays and they have this montage of what their life could have been, right? The two of them staring at each other. It's like literally the montage is the movie, but if everything went perfectly, right? They never fought. They had the kid. The two of them weren't retards and they didn't get like everything, right? And they're staring at each other, clearly sad, right? They both seem happy, right? They got what they wanted. She's the actor, he's the jazz musician. Whatever, right? Whatever. But they're staring at each other, reminiscing on what their life could have been. And I guess you could say the point was like, that's life, right? Things don't always go how you want it to go. And you could think back on things and be like, oh yeah, what if this happened? But it's nothing more than a what if. Sure, whatever. I'm okay with that. But a 5-year fucking time skip? If this were 10 years, I'd have no issues. I would not have a single issue if this were a 10-year, 5 years with a 3-year-old. We're gonna round up. Let's assume this is a 3-year-old baby. So you're telling me Emma Stone, this dumb bitch, she goes to Europe. She's like, God, I'm sorry, Ryan Gosling. It's not happening, right? It's not happening. She goes to Europe, instantly meets this dude, and she's like, I just broke up with my other boyfriend to pursue my acting career, but I won't do it with you. They immediately get married. because I know this baby wasn't a bastard. Having babies out of wedlock, you're having. Don't tell me this baby was a bastard, right? Don't because God forbid, right? That's a sin, right? Having a child out of wedlock. So assuming she moves to France or wherever the hell the movie was filmed, instantly marries this guy, like a rabbit. They instantly have the. That's at least like a year. That means, assuming this timeline's right, that is a 4-year process. Marriage, baby, 2-year-old, right? Like that. Like you didn't have his phone number. You couldn't have called, right? And even him, he didn't try calling her. They both just went their separate ways. That doesn't make too much sense. That really? Because if this were a 10-year time skip, okay, well, we could have the thing of like maybe they tried, didn't really work out. They were both single for a while. Then they both found their partners, whatever. She got married. He's not because he's in love with the music. 10 years makes sense. 5 years is, it's not gonna work. Instantly moves to Europe. I guess it's gonna work now. What was the point of this entire movie? Why did I sit through this entire movie for that to happen? Because if you see the montage, clearly they're happier. And you're like, but like you never like once said, because this movie took place in like seemingly like the modern time. No Facebook, no text message, no phone calls, emails, right? Like nothing. You went to Europe for 1 year. You broke up with your boyfriend because you couldn't do it, and then you come back and you're engaged. You were gone for a year, and she comes back because they both live in California. They both live. You come back. You never once go to. You never once go out of your way to try and find him. That makes no sense whatsoever. I don't know. I'm very upset because I remembered how much the ending of this movie pissed me off. I give La La Land a solid 8 out of 10 though. Very good movie. Very good movie. Yeah, it's been your boy as always. If you like the video, subscribe. I'm gonna go now, and I'm gonna still be pissed off. I'm still gonna be pissed off. But yeah, goodbye, guys. That was a terrible outro.